Do you also struggle remembering an answer while writing an examination? Then this video is just for you, because we are going to discuss about how to remember everything you study. Well, the answer is very simple. Recall. What is a recall? Yes, recall is nothing but the process where you try to find, you search an answer inside your brain. For that, you obviously have to study before that, right? Yes. So how to recall? Why recall? Well, we'll discuss in this video. First, why recall? Why do we need recalling? Why recalling is considered as the best method to study? Well, there are obviously benefits of recalling information, right? So, for example, I have studied about cell. What is a cell? I just opened my book. I started reading about cell. So, cell is the basic structural and functional unit of an organism. Okay, I read it. Then, right after that, I'll close my book. I'll recall it. What is a cell? Cell is the basic structural and functional unit of life. So you do this again and again about any concept you studied, and you recall again and again, thereby enhancing the memory. So it increases, recalling the concept that you have studied enhances the retention. Thereby, it makes it possible. Recalling an information actually helps you to retain an information and make it a long-term memory. Okay, that's first one. Okay, so now I have studied about cell, right? Cell is a structural and functional unit of life. Now I think about it, while I'm recalling, I'm thinking about it. Okay, structural. What do you mean by structural? Structural is nothing but the body of an organism is made of cells, structural unit, because each and every organism's body is made up of cells. Okay. The second point, functional unit. That means each and every functions, the life processes, every processes happens inside the cell. That is the meaning of functional unit. So you have understood the concept better. So when you're recalling a particular concept, you understand it better and better every time you recall. Thereby, it improves your understanding as well about the concept. Now, you know a concept properly and you remember it properly, you understood the concept properly. If somebody comes into the class and asks you a question about the concept, then you're confident. You give the answer with a confidence, right? What if I come and ask you after you studied what is cell, right? So if I come to your class and I ask you what is a cell, then you will be able to answer me with a lot of confidence that cell is the structural and functional unit of life. Thereby, it also helps in increasing the confidence in you. Right. So these are the benefits of recalling any information that you have studied. First is enhanced retention, second one is improved understanding, and the third one is increased confidence. Now the question arises, how exactly to recall? What are the techniques that we can follow to recall? So there are mainly three techniques. First one is mind maps, flashcards, second one is flashcards, and the third one is summarizing. Well, we'll discuss one by one all these things, okay? So the very first one, mind maps. What is a mind map? Yes, let me draw one, simply draw a mind map here, okay? So we have a concept of states of matter. So where we will start by like this. Okay, matter. Okay, let me use a better color here, right? Let me use blue. No. Okay. So, I'll write matter, right? And then arrow mark, I'll write down the definition. I am studying side by side. I have the textbook open and this is the mind map I am doing with along with studying. So I'm reading about matter and I studied, okay, what is a matter? Okay, anything that occupies space and has mass is a matter. Okay, I'll write the definition of it next to it, not the definition, exact definition. You need to full write, okay? Okay, then I'm coming to states of matter. Okay, let me write down states of matter. Okay, what are the three states of matter? Solid, liquid, gases. Okay, there are three states of matter. Cool. Now I'm studying the characteristics of each and every states of matter. That is about solid. I'll give a side heading as characteristic and again characteristic and again characteristic. I'll write down the characteristics of each thing. First characteristic, second characteristics, third one. Same liquid. Got it? So this is what you call a mind map, right? Yes. Now, how exactly this helps in recalling? This is what you call. You use different colors. You use crayons to paint it over, like, like this. Oh, this is important. I need to highlight this. What is the definition? Okay, let me highlight it using a different color. Got it? So you use different colors, you use your own methodology, you use your own way of representing the concept in the way where you can understand better, right? So this is you're doing for yourself, not for anybody else, right? So mind mapping helps in visual organization, obviously, because it has different colors, it has like kind of a picturization, flow chart, right? So this is basically for visual learners. Visual learners are those who learn better when the pictures are shown, when something on a screen or on a board is written. They see and learn are called visual learners. So visual organization gets better. So when mind map is there and you have made a mind map, what you do, you just when a question is there about characteristics of solid, just now you wrote like, right? So you during an examination you try recalling the characteristics of solid. Now you remember the mind map. Okay, I wrote it here. Okay, oh, these are the characteristics. Then you write the characteristics, right? So that's how it helps in visual organization. You remember better by this method, right? Also, obviously, memory enhancement. That's how you remember concepts clearly. This is mainly for visual learners, right? And also your drawing, right? Your drawing, you have arrow marks, colors, and the colors you chose it to be, complementing each other. Thereby, it also increases the creativity inside you, right? Yes, it increases the creativity level of you. Well, this is about mind mapping. There's another one for visual learners is the flashcard. So what is a flashcard? Okay, let me tell you, I'll just make a flashcard here, right? Okay, so there are many tools that you can use, online tools that you can use to make flashcards, but making it yourself will be better. Always, it's better, make it yourself. So this is a card right? Okay, let me use black here. Okay, there's a card. And you're making a flashcard on photosynthesis. So you write photosynthesis here. Right. And now you start drawing. So what is photosynthesis? This is the process how the plants produce their own food. So you draw a plant here. Sorry, my drawing is not great. But yeah. Right? These are the roots. Okay, so photosynthesis, sunlight is needed and carbon dioxide goes inside, oxygen comes outside, water goes inside and glucose is produced, right? Glucose. That's it. This is a photosynthesis flashcard. You remember exactly what photosynthesis is whenever you look at this. So this you make while studying, right? So flashcards simply helps you in better memory and rapid revision. Memorizing and rapid revising. Okay, so whenever you are struggling to recall what is photosynthesis, you just look at the card. Oh, photosynthesis is nothing but the process where plants produce their own food by using sunlight, carbon dioxide, water, and it produces oxygen as a byproduct along with glucose as the main product. That's it. Whenever you just look at the card and you know the concept now. It helps in rapid revision. Also, now you are studying and you're actively involved in it. You're making a flashcard by yourself. So you're not just, passive listener there. You're not passive listener. You're making it. You are an active learner there, right? So you're actively learning. Hands-on learning will happen to you, right? Yes. Also, you're representing, you're learning a particular concept in your own way, right? So what you're doing, you are making a flashcard on states of matter, right? You're making a flashcard on states of matter and you are representing it in your own way. That's how adaptive learning is also happens. Right? So these two are mainly for visual learners. Right? So this is something that you look at it and you remember better. You recall it better. Well, this is about flashcard. Okay, let's go to the third method, that is summarizing. What is summarizing? There's a chapter, one whole chapter, combustion and flame. In that, there's a one whole page written about combustion. Will you remember each and every word that is written in the textbook, in that page about combustion? No, right? So what you need to do? You need to understand the concept. What is combustion? A substance reacting with oxygen is combustion. Simple, right? So you summarize whatever you have studied. How do you do that? Summarizing. How do you do that? Well, simplifying the concept. So, in textbook, there might be a concept which is very, very twisted and, they have, instead of eating like this, they have eaten this way, right? So, you need to simplify the concept. So, by summarizing what you read full, one page full you have studied, you will simplify that concept and then you will write down, you will summarize, right? Also, when you are summarizing, you will understand better. Summarizing helps in better understanding. Simple. So how summarizing helps you to recall? The very first thing, it simplifies the concepts. It helps you understand the concept better. So thereby, this aids to the long-term memory. Okay, now we are at the last technique. What is it? Teaching others. This is the best method that I used when I was a student. Okay, so I just dragged my siblings. I made them sit in front of me. Whatever I studied, I used to teach them. What is the advantage of doing that? Well, teaching others for recalling actually helps you to master a concept, right? So if I have studied about chemical reactions, right? If I have studied about chemical reactions, if I teach the same thing to a person who is sitting next to me, or if I'm teaching the same concept to a friend or a sibling, I can easily master the concept. I can clearly understand how it should be written in examination so that the examiner gives me full marks, right? Okay. By doing that, so whenever you're teaching or you're teaching to a sibling or a friend, whenever they listen to you, they'll say, yeah, I understood better. Yeah, this is good only. So what do you feel? You feel appreciated, right? Oh, I have understood the concept easily. I have recalled this concept very easily. So that's how you reinforce yourself, right? So whenever they are appreciating your teaching, or whenever they are appreciating how you have taught that concept to them, they actually appreciate you, right? Like, you feel good about yourself. That's how reinforcement is happening, and this actually helps you to study more. Reinforcement always helps you to do better, right? Yes. But there's one more thing that you get it when you are teaching to other. If you're teaching your friend who is in the same class as yours, see, for example, I have studied about chemical reactions. So if I miss one point of characteristics of chemical reaction, one point, the other one will say, you missed this concept, add this also. What is happening there? You are learning from your friend. Also, your friend is also learning from you. So there is a collaboration while you're learning, right? Yes. So teaching others for recalling a particular concept that you have studied helps you to master the concept. That also helps you to get some reinforcement for studying, and also helps in collaborative learning. Cool? Yes. There's one more technique. There's one more technique for recalling, that is practice activity. What is a practice activity? Okay, let me come to your way of, saying this. Do you like cricket? Yeah, I know Indians, most of us, we love cricket, right? So whenever you're learning to bat, you learn to hit sixes, right? So there's one way you do it, like, you hold the bat in this way and then you hit six like this. Okay, you do this like thousands of times. Every day you go to the ground, you hit six, you hit six, you hit six, you practice, you practice, you practice. Thereby it becomes your muscle memory. So whenever a ball comes to you, you think of hitting six. Even if you don't think, your hands will automatically hit that ball to a six, right? Yes, that is how practice makes you perfect. Simple. So, how exactly practicing helps? Okay. You need to apply what you have studied. Okay, how do you apply what you have studied? For better remembrance, what I used to do is, whenever I used to study about one particular concept, I used to apply that. If I have studied about digestive system, whenever I used to feel a little bit burning sensation inside my tummy, I used to think, oh, acid might have released. Oh, I mean, I don't know if it is true or not, but I just applied whatever I studied. So by thinking that, I recalled that, oh, in my stomach, HCl actually gets produced. So it helps in digestion, right? I recalled one concept. That's how you apply a particular concept that you have studied. Got it? Yes. So this helps in application of knowledge. Yes, I just told you. Also, it helps you in more and more engaging yourself to studying. You're not just, ratification is not the way. You don't have to, by heart everything. Like there's a concept I have to study. Oh, let me by heart it. Ratification is never an answer. You need to think about how to build knowledge, how to make it a long-term memory, and not to forget it in a lesser time period anytime soon, right? Yes. So engagement, you actively learn by doing the application method, right? Yes. Also, you get feedback. So, whenever you are applying thing and it doesn't work, oh, this is not a concept where I need to apply this, right? Yes. So, you get a feedback also when you're following this method. Cool. So when you're hitting a ball for 6, if it doesn't if it doesn't go very long, you'll be caught. You'll be out, right? Then you shouldn't have you shouldn't have hit that ball for a 6. That's a learning, right? So that's how you get a feedback also. Then you know which ball to hit for a 6. Not every ball can be hit for a 6, right? Yes, that is how you get a feedback also, right? Yes, exactly. So in today's video, we got to know how to recall and what are the techniques, what are the best techniques that we need to use for better recalling. Also, we have a lot of videos on quizzes, chapter notes. We have a lot of chapter notes. We have strategy sessions. We have concepts and practice sessions, everything. Yes, you need to practice more, right? For better recalling. You need to watch it more, right? For better recalling. So where you can access all these, you need to click on the link that is given in the description. And if you like this video, hit that like button and share this video to your friends for increasing their recalling techniques also strong. And for much more many videos like this, stay subscribed. Until then, stay healthy and ta-da.